the seat is designed, it's got these tabs with holes, and it's supposed to be mounted on each corner of the seat. And I have welded these reinforcement plates because this sheet metal is sort of thin. So having this plate to weld a tab to bolt to the seat, fixing the seat into the Jeep is going to help disperse all of that stress into a larger surface area. I am about to weld in these brackets that I made for all four corners. You had to bend that one a little bit. This tab I just put horizontally, and then this bracket I kind of had to go at an angle. Seats perfectly in the middle. Plenty of room behind the headrest so that we're not hitting the window. All right, let me get this welded in. And once that's done, we can take the frame off and start putting all the stuff back onto the frame, see if we can get it all to fit. This is done being modified. Now, the exciting part, the task of putting this back together. So the first part of that is this suspension. It's got a piece that goes over the headrest. This is kind of just what supports and holds the foam cushion. So this part's easy because I didn't modify the back of this at all. So this can Velcro stuck back on where that is. Back right there. Comes the challenging part of this because this has Velcro which goes around these two bars, and that kind of holds everything together and supports the cushion on that side. But on this side, you see we're going to have a problem because where this bottom part goes over this top bar, I've had to move the lower bar, and which used to be right here. So if I can't get this to work like that, I'm going to have to get in here and sew all this. But what I think I'm going to try to do is Velcro this just on the very end, and we're just gonna kind of hope that works out pretty good. So I don't think I have to cut or trim out this cushion at all because it barely pushes underneath there. So that's good. So that means we can go ahead and put this bottom suspension on. I'm hoping that these sides aren't terribly important for holding everything together, and the cushion and the outer cover is going to be just enough. So also this whole bottom section gets laced in. So if I do any trimming, it's going to be right here because this corner pushes into the transmission tunnel. So I may decide just to trim this off just a little bit. There's a method to this where I've got this whole seat cover inside out except for the headrest. Basically just want to roll this on from inside out to outside out. I'm not sure if the guy that I bought this from's name was Randy, but it says Randy on it. My name's not Randy. I do have some brand new seat covers for these seats, which will get used. However, they are the wrong color, and I think that I have a fix for that. Moment of truth here. See if this is all going to fit back on. This is the corner that I probably need to cut the foam on. So, of course, I see now that that tab that's horizontal is going to have to stick through the side of this. This foam is kind of dense. Okay, I've got some 550 cord from your favorite department store Monopoly. New cutters. Time to go to Harbor Freight. Do a loop right there. Push that in. Cinch that down. Okay. Cut that. Bottom the end a little bit. This just gets a string pushed through all these and it all kind of cinches together. Because of the clutter, I think I can cut this hole out and it won't rip. So that's good-ish. We'll take this mechanics wire and shove it through. You ever pull the string out of a hoodie and you had to find something to get it back? That's kind of what I'm going through with this. Well, the seat went together pretty well as far as the cushion and the cover. I do have to do one more bolt. I think I could just drill and tap the plate that I welded to the transmission tunnel. But I think it's super nice in there now. When you compare that to this smaller seat, which is really only comfortable if you're 5 years old, then I'd say that that's a huge improvement. I'll tell you what, this seat here is way more comfortable than those RZR seats, and it's going to make my whole driving experience that much better. Tune in next weekend and I'll get the seat covers fixed up so that I can put them on here and everything will be just like new. Who welded this?